I eat a lot of food, and to keep things interesting, it's good to try new food. And one way to get new food is to get recommendations, so I thought I'll reach out to a colleague, ask if they had any recommendations, and they had 7, so let's go check them out. We start out at Sun Sun Fish Head and Banh Mi located at Damansara Perdana. This is one of those places that the signboard itself would have scared me if it wasn't for a recommendation, cause neither fish head or banh mi is of my particular interest. But to my surprise, they have a rather diverse menu plus pao on the side that's not on the menu. I was able to order a bowl of noodles with like bits of gourd. You can even choose the different type of noodles you want. Overall, it was rather flavorful, from the vegetable to the soup to the noodles itself. And with Chinese tea on the side, it totaled up to 17.50. Next, we have Yuan Ki Hometown Cafe in Taman Peramah. This is another place I would have been scared to try if it wasn't for a recommendation, because it's closed doors, which I assume it has AC, which I assume means prices are high. Turns out the prices was alright, but the food, Now, there was a separate menu if you want to order dishes, not shown on video, but I focused more on this menu and ordered some Marmite sauce chicken rice. The rice was plain rice, which was good, and the chicken was warm on arrival. First impression for the taste was good, but as I continued eating, I felt like the Marmite sauce didn't infuse into the chicken all that well. It did come with acha on the side, which was a pleasant surprise and tasty. I also took away roasted pork with chili wonton mee. Being takeaway, I can't fairly judge its taste, but it was a rare occasion of myself eating with chili. Total with the noodles on the rice and water was 28.70. Next up, we have Shadam Heng Dumpling in Ara Damansara. Now, I've had more bad experience with food in this area than good, so I had my reservations, but I was genuinely pleasantly surprised by the flavor of the noodles and the size of the dumplings. The environment was also kind of interesting, and it was only 12 bucks in total, although I didn't order a drink. Restaurant Kongsai, which turned out to be right next door to the earlier Yuan Ki place. It also turned out to be somewhat a similar experience. I ordered chicken rice and first impression was positive. I was particularly amazed by all the oil, which is my preference for this white chicken rice. But as I continued eating, it wasn't so rosy, and the ginger isn't of my preference, which may have been a cause of the taste not being as good as I hoped it would be. I also took away duck noodles, and again I can't fairly judge the taste, but I would say the soup was a lot and the duck bones annoyed me. Total of a cup of Chinese tea was 24 ringgit and 10 cents, and I would add that I tried ordering extra chicken portion size, but I was served and probably billed just regular portion. Hinky Bak Kut Teh at PJ Old Town. I'm a Bak Kut Teh noob. I'm not sure if I could have ordered half fatty pork, half pork bones, because that would have been better than just pork bones, which is what I got. Nonetheless, soup was alright, but the total was an astonishing 22 ringgit 50 cents with Chinese tea. This was one place that I definitely felt like coming with company would be beneficial, as you could then order some side dishes. We're back to Damansara Perdana with Mei Chi Xuan Restaurant. The prices for dishes is scary, but thankfully noodles for single people exist at reasonable prices. I ordered a Cantonese fried kway teow, or as a Penang lang, cha fan. That plate was rather deep dish, and it was alright. With Chinese tea, total up was just 13 ringgit. And finally, I saved Shin Sushi for the last. Of all the eateries, this was the one that I was most familiar with. Not that I've tried it before, but rather I've passed by many times and always saw the place having a queue. This also has multiple outlets, so I just chose the one that was nearest to me. Thankfully, at the time of my visit, I didn't have the queue. The environment is definitely made up and spruced up. I ordered some sushi, which came fast, but the salmon chamushi miso soup salad combo took some time, and the flavor was alright. I was sat on the bar style table, and after some other patrons came in later and sat beside, I did feel quite cramped. The total cost was 31 ringgit 90 cents. So that's all 7 places tried. All were new to me, and taking time to go out my way and eat something that wasn't chai fan was refreshing. As you can probably tell, I'm not a very good food critic, with my ratings rather limited to just being good or bad. Of the 7 places, I think Shadam Hang Dumplings was the best. So what are you waiting for? Are you bored of what you're eating? Well, why not try one of these 7 places, or message one of your colleagues randomly? I'm sure they'll be helpful.